having fun out here on the Always and Forever Railroad, and we have a special guest today. Stay tuned to find out who. Howdy, it's Glenn. Beautiful Sunday out here on the Always and Forever Railroad, and today I got a special guest for you. Who's behind me?
It's your boy, Paladin.
Yep, Peyton's here spending the day with me. He's going to work on something that he likes to do that finds very interesting. He's going to be working on a little plaster cloth back there in the corner. He actually just showed me something I never thought about. Getting a little newspaper wet, that way it's easier to form. So stick with us and watch us get this corner built up.
Okay, so it's me, Paladin. Basically what I'm going to be showing you is my strategic planning I have here with the molding of the plaster. So I take the newspaper and I simply take a squirt bottle and I douse it down with the water. That way it's easier to mold. So whenever the plastic gets on there, it's got a better shape and form. Because if you use normal newspaper, as you can see, you're going to have a hard time trying to scrunch it up. But if you douse it down, it's easier to mold and it will stay in place and it'll kind of be a little bit stickier. So it'll stay in place, that way you can use the mold as you will.
Okay, what he's done is he did a typical plaster cloth dip that everybody knows how to do, and so he's putting it down. We'll need to smooth it out a little bit more here, get all the plaster all the way across it. It's going good with it there. He's almost got the first layer of plaster cloth down, filling up all the paper there. Then he'll come back here in a little bit and put a second layer of cloth on it to make it more firm, more hard. This is the entrance to Lolitas Canyon, by the way. All right, dipping the plaster a little bit more here now. Higher. Okay, now lay it across. Takes a little practice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting all in your way. All right, so Peyton's got all of his plaster cloth down on one layer here. We're going to let that set up a little bit, and he's going to put another layer on it to get that real good stiff look. Put a test car in just to make sure that it clears and doesn't touch, which we're in good shape. It touches because I knock it over, of course. So it'll look pretty good once he gets get everything in place there. Anything to add to it?
It's a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. Done just for y'all. A masterpiece. All right, so moving along. So Peyton, what did you do here?
Took the water and the plaster. We laid out the sheets of plaster on top of the newspaper and brings out that rocky edge. After that, after we got it completely plastered down, we put on a second layer to make it more stronger and firm in place. Also smooths out the more sharper edges and everything.
Gives a little bit more definition, right?
Definitely.
Okay. So what we do next?
Next we let the plaster.
We let it set up first, and then mix up some plaster, and then we'll get all gooey. Put plasters inside of this edge here. Let it set and see if I can come in and start making some of the indentations, the cutouts and stuff for that part of the second half of the canyon there. So we'll get back with y'all here in a little bit once this plaster cloth sets up, and then we might put some plaster down. Okay, so what I've done now is I put plaster down right here on the inside of this mountain here. So I've got set up a little bit, so I've got an X-Acto knife just to kind of do the scour or score marks, whatever you want to call it, just kind of randomly in here. You know, I hate to say this, but right in here I'm not too concerned about the way it looks because you basically have to stand on your head to see it anyway. But if you look down the track, you'll be able to get the you get an idea that there is some kind of breakup and scouring in the rock that's creating here. So I think here in a second, Peyton's going to paint this here kind of a darker color for a base color. So we'll see if I can convince him to do that. No, I've seen a bunch of them. I've seen them stabbing them earlier.
No, I couldn't even stab them. They just kept moving really fast, going inside the holes.
Okay.
So I checked my montage and it has 2 likes on it with 7 views.
That's good.
My first montage I uploaded had 5 likes on it with, like, I think 21 views. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out which day is a good day to post new stuff. You know what I mean? Sunday, you know.
I'll just find out a day that works with you on your schedule and then make that like an update day.
And you're going to do it consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so basically all I'll do, Peyton, is I'm going to squirt some on here.
You just spread it.
And just rush it over. I like that Mississippi mud. He's spreading the Mississippi mud. Actually, that's the color that I put down for a base. If I want to do the Mississippi River, maybe I could put the mud base down and put the water on it. Nah, I want clear. So now what we got is we got watered down paint, and then we'll just kind of highlight the plaster. And first color I got is burnt umber. Then we'll just kind of mix in whatever else I think looks good. Okay, got the burnt umber down now. So now we're going to go timeless gray. See how that comes out. Okay, so we got everything stained on the inside part of this rock formation of the canyon here. So now I've got some Mod Podge, this stuff, and I'm brushing it all in full strength here. And then I'll come over with some ground foam over that just to put the color on the top of the rock formation. Peyton's putting down the green, the darker green right now. I'll put a base of regular earth blend on it. So he's putting a little bit of green on to give some definition. Then I'm going to throw in some fine burnt grass. He's doing pretty good with it there. It's his first time ever laying ground foam down. What do you think, Peyton? You think this is funner than plaster cloth?
I'm a natural artist.
He's a natural artist, which he really is. He does some beautiful artwork, drawings.
Sketchbook is over there on the chair.
Sketchbook is over here on the chair. He trimmed my shrubs earlier, and he says only artists should trim shrubs.
Only age decisions.
He can come to your house and trim shrubs for a small fee.
You better pay me like $10.
That's cheap. Peyton's finding the real fun of decorating and scenery now. You know, putting your little, like he's putting like, I don't know what it's called, but it looks like dead trees, bushes. It's not deadfall, but it looks like
It's something that
it looks like almost like something you see in the ocean, dried seaweed, that kind of stuff. So he's having fun laying it down and imagining how it's going to be. So now he's got the little clump foliage that he's going to put down. So to me, this is the funnest part about scenery, is the little detailed stuff that you put in. Now.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using the water and glue to set everything in place. That way it looks pretty good.
And hold everything down. Back to scenery 101 here. All right, well, we've concluded work today on the Always and Forever Railroad. Peyton has got his cliffs here for Lolitas Canyon completed. Looks amazing. Brenda just came out and gave us her stamp of approval. So everything's great. She said it's beautiful. And so it really does look good. Peyton did a good job with all these trees. I planted 2 of them. Hey, I want to thank you for watching. Please share this with your friends. Check my Pinterest page and Google+. And always subscribe to me and hit the little bell icon to have notifications when I post a new video. Peyton?
And please feel free to check out my channel, youtube.com/paladin. It's going to look like a knight character with a hood. This is Paladin, the picture. But feel free to check out my channel if you're interested in gaming community and all of that. So,
once again, thanks for tuning in, and always have fun.